Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are back once again on the legendary Goku event. Yesterday we used the Potara team, so it seems only fitting that we follow that up with the Fusion team, since they are sort of two sides of the same coin, if you will. The two different fusion methods obviously caused a lot of surprise and I guess you would say controversy when categories first became a thing and they decided to split fusions and Potara and make them completely separate, despite the fact that of course all Potara fusions are fusions and the fusion category doesn't actually specify fusion dance units. But hey, there you go. That is how it is. It's one of the first few categories that we got in the game. So I guess obviously there's been many deliberations about why they did that. Power balancing is probably the biggest one. Because if you could have all of the... if you could have your pick of all Potara and Fusion units on the same Fusion team, that team would be absolutely insane. But anyway, we are doing the Fusion team run today. This one's going to be interesting. This is one that I haven't really had much of an attempt at off camera. I'm just kind of going straight into it. Shout out to my boy Miri over on Twitter. He's been posting screenshots of his runs with the various different teams, and I'm fairly sure that this is the exact team that he used as well. Now saying that, it is probably, I would say, the best team you can use on Global at the moment, because looking at my box when I was putting the team together, there's not really a lot of other options that will be particularly viable. Now, one thing that's definitely going to be a concern, shall we say, is when we get to the STR UI Goku, because obviously so many units on our team are physical, so I feel like it's very obvious that's where we're going to be using the most of our items. But since we have the 2 free heals from the 2 Gogeta fusions, hopefully we can do a similar sort of thing as we did with the Potara run yesterday. I believe we didn't use our first item until we were already fairly deep into the STR UI phase. Obviously this time around, the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, who comes before SR UI, is an AGL unit, so there is the possibility that he would hit our STR Gogeta quite hard. So depending on the rotations when we get to him, that might be a place that we'll have to use an item. But hopefully we can kind of balance that out with the fact that then when we get to the final Mastered Ultra Instinct phase, then of course over half of our team has type advantage against him, so hopefully that's gonna work out well for us. So there we go. So physical Gotenks on the end here is probably the worst unit on the team. Not that he's bad, obviously, but because he can't seal, Goku can't be sealed, so that's kind of the main thing he was always used for. That was like the reason why you would include him on your like heroes teams back when like Vegito Blue physical first dropped and obviously the fusion category first came out. But he can't do that here. At least he has like the good links with everyone. He has Fused Fire, has Super Saiyan, has Fist Battle, etc, etc. But yeah, his defense is not great. Obviously on JP he just got his Easy A, so he would be much better. He wouldn't be, you know, a standout unit, but he would definitely be much better. Yeah, 164k from the super attack. And we get the Blue Gogeta transformation. I'm not sure, we have a lot of HP. Yeah, we didn't quite get to half from that because we have 550,000 HP. But now that Blue Gogeta has transformed, this is going to be very good. He now has a 50% chance to dodge and automatically gets crits with every single attack, so he's going to be putting out some nice damage for us, as well as hopefully performing quite well defensively as well. And then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on the end here. I'm a little bit intrigued about him, especially when we get to Mastered Ultra Instinct, because obviously we're keeping him in the last spot, which means he'll always get to Super before he gets hit, which is good because he really needs to do that in order to raise his defense to be able to actually take a hit. But with that type disadvantage as well that we'll be facing with the MUI, I'm definitely a little bit concerned for his safety, but I guess we'll have to see. So we can't get a super with the LR, but we can grab a couple of rainbows for you, and then we'll give that to you. And basically the same thing goes for Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. He's going to be able to hit relatively hard, especially when we get to MUI, but on the way there he's definitely going to be taking more damage than, I guess, probably anyone else on the team, to be fair. But at least at this point as well, with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he can still be attack lowered, so that is a useful extra effect from Gogeta's super attack. But yeah, as you can see, he's still taking 40k, but that triggers our first fusion. I'm okay with that at this point. This Gogeta now will help us power through these next couple of stages, so hopefully we can go for quite a while now until we get the secondary one. So can't get an 18 key super though, which is a bit of a shame, but we'll give you those, give you those, and then I guess we'll just grab that. I want to try and hold off on the Dokkan mode. I think we'll be able to finish off Super Saiyan 3 Goku this turn, but if not, I just want to make sure we're not right on the cusp of the Dokkan attack, because I definitely want to save that until we get to God Goku. But of course he super attacks. 90k though, that's not too bad. As long as we don't immediately drop below half health again, because I'd quite like to make the most out of that Gogeta transformation and try and slowly but surely get ourselves towards it. If we start to lose a bit of health, maybe then we could pop a defensive item and keep it going so we can get that transformation rather than heal. And then here we go, Blue Gogeta. This is why you give Blue Gogeta 20 additional. So bam, he just lays out those supers with guaranteed crits, and we go on to God Goku. In fact, this is probably the ideal way we wanted this to go, because we can get the Dokkan attack next turn with the actual fused Gogeta, which is definitely going to work out better for us. In fact, yeah, we'll just go ahead and grab all the same type orbs for this turn, because yeah, we weren't going to get the Dokkan bar to full. So this works out well, because we'll be able to do a decent amount of damage here, as well as taking a little bit of damage along the way, and then we get the Dokkan attack next turn to basically regain all of that HP. So as long as God Goku doesn't get trigger happy with his super attacks, I mean, if he wants to go ahead and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and him counter it, that would be amazing. I definitely would like to see him counter a super in this video, but because he's going to be an off-rotation unit, it's just going to all come down to whether he supers in that last slot. And wow, he's taking 50k, and that's from God Goku. So I think it's pretty safe to say that when we get to Mastered Ultra Instinct, yeah, we cannot be letting this man take hits without an item active. That is actually kind of crazy. And he's going to start off with a super now. Wonderful. So, okay. 1.6, so that's not terrible. We still have quite a bit of health for the turn, so we should be okay. Of course, the Dokkan mode going to go super quick, so I miss most of the nodes. And I managed to click outside of the emulator, so that was good. Anyway, back to normal. So this should still do a reasonable amount of damage though. Yeah, 3 million, and then Blue Gogeta gets a guaranteed crit. So we definitely going to take him out here. And then at least that puts us in the position where we are going to transform with the other Gogeta. So we get another free heal. So we haven't had to use an item yet. We will have STR Gogeta on rotation though, so depending on how the attacks are spread out, I might have to go ahead and use... Oh wait, no, of course, yeah. We get the heal from the Dokkan mode, don't we? Of course we do. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to use a healing item this turn then. Oh, sorry, a damage reduction item. So we'll get a super attack with you. Give you those rainbows for the attack boosts, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and We'll just use an Icarus. We'll save the Whis for later. We definitely are going to need all the damage reduction we can get when we get to the STR UI Goku. So, plus this way, with the slightly weaker damage reduction item, we are more likely to take a little bit of damage and drop below that 50% health. Because basically now, I'm perfectly happy for the other Gogeta to transform as soon as he can. So, we want to drop below 50% HP, but obviously we don't want to die in the process. So, yeah, see, Gogeta is still taking 20k from these type disadvantaged normals, even with the Icarus active. And Gotenks here does not have good defense, so he did get that level 3 dodge though, like a boss. Okay, fair enough. I guess we'll do this. It's very difficult to get 18 key. Does Gogeta, does he lower attack with his 18 key super? I always forget. Yeah, he does. But oh yeah, now God Goku, he can't be attack lowered now anyway. So yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter which order we put these two in, especially since that is not enough to get. I guess if we do this, so we can do this. Of course, it shifted that other red out of the way. Okay, well, no 18 key super for Gogeta, so I guess we might as well just grab this so we can get definitely get a super for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I would very much like it if you dodged this. You did not dodge this. 50% chance to dodge, and we did not dodge. So 100k. Okay. At least we still had the Icarus active, I guess. But that's 50% chance. Flip of a coin to dodge every attack, and we don't dodge the super. So watch him dodge this normal attack. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Well, at least he's already supered, so we know with the Icarus active, LR Gogeta is not going to take any damage at all. And then hopefully we can do a nice little chunk of damage with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as well. We're still kind of stuck in that predicament, just like we were with the Potara team yesterday, where we are not getting to half health when the Gogeta that we want to transform is coming onto rotation, because we could very easily get knocked below 50% this turn, especially with all these attacks at the back end, considering how bad Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is defensively. So we might have to do something about that. We'll give you those for the rainbow, and then so we've already used one item, but if we don't use an item at all, I'm pretty safe to assume that we die this turn. So we'll go ahead and use the Princess Snake. The damage reduction from the Princess Snake is obviously not as good as some of the other items that we have. So whilst we are healed back to full, Gogeta and Gotenks should still take some reasonable amount of damage, especially if one of them takes a super. Hopefully Gogeta won't take the super, because he will still take quite a bit of damage. Okay, so the LR is taking it. I guess that's probably the best option. Yeah, 100k. That's not too bad. Actually, no, this works out well, because next turn we have our transformed Gogeta on rotation. We just need to drop below 50% health on the next rotation. Which, considering we are now moving on to STR UI Goku, I feel like that's probably not going to be an issue. Yeah, this Gotenks would get absolutely clobbered by him, so that's really bad. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do this. I still can't. I had a bunch of orbs all set up ready for Gogeta as well, but fortunately, because he actually shares some links, now that he's fused and picked up fused fire, it'll be a little bit easier to super attack with him if we're actually having him in the middle slot. So I feel like now that we're at STR UI, this is the perfect time to go ahead and use a Whis, because I think even with it active, we are potentially going to take a fair bit of damage this turn. So in fact, I will even grab this physical orb for a little bit of extra healing. Obviously, Blue Gogeta is going to be fine, because if he doesn't dodge, he does at least have type advantage, so he shouldn't take too much damage, even if that dodge does not activate. So there you go, there's one. Yeah, so double digits. And obviously the Whis is active anyway, so... We didn't dodge Gogeta, so this is the good thing is, like, our 4 main attacking units are all super effective against all types. So as long as he doesn't dodge, we're going to be able to deal damage to him very quickly. Okay, so he's super attacking Gogeta. 174 with a Whis active. Okay. I think we're not quite at 50%, but I feel like even with a Whis active, there's no way Gotenks is taking double digits. Oof. Yeah, okay. Right, well, that played into our how we wanted things to go, I guess, because the Whis is still active, and now we have the other Gogeta transformed, and back to full HP. So, yeah, that works out well. Well, I guess we probably have to do this, right? Because even though his defense is a lot higher, he has type disadvantage, which is bad. But then at the same time, we do have a Whis active. Because I feel like he is still going to take less damage than the STR Gogeta. Because STR Gogeta's defense is not amazing for this event. Because obviously this event does require very high defensive stats in order to tank for double digits. So I guess we'll just go ahead and play it like this. I mean, Gogeta's taking double digits, so it seems like that was the right idea. We'll see how much damage STR Gogeta takes here, but we'll definitely take that additional super attack with a crit, so that is very nice indeed. 2 million attack stat from our STR boy, and yeah, so yeah, we definitely made the right choice putting the other Gogeta in the front slot, and then hopefully with the Whis active, that's enough for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to tank reasonably well as well. Oh, 32, so really not at all. That's not ideal, but okay. Oh, I definitely like this attack placement very much, so let's go ahead and grab those for you. Get a nice 18 key super, full 24 key. Oh, and we can get the we can even get the 11 key super with Gotenks. So I think for the sake of conservation, we won't use an item here. I think even if LR Gogeta gets super attacked in that middle spot, we shouldn't die. Because yeah, look at Blue Gogeta is just out here taking no damage at all. Dodging, ducking and weaving. Get that guaranteed crit. Additional. Yes, that's my... Oh, well. I guess UI hadn't really dodged us all that much, so I suppose I can't really complain about that, to be fair. But, okay, still hasn't supered. This is making me a little bit nervous. He didn't dodge our boy, though, so that's good. Another 1.5. 54. Ooh. Well, at least we didn't get supered, so we're in a good spot here. Get the 11 key super with Gotenks. Nice over 1 million damage crit. That is exactly what I want. Okay, so what do we need to do here? Safe to say we are going to finish him off before he gets to attack Gotenks at the end, so that's good. So we'll go ahead and grab this. I guess we'll grab those for you, so we can grab this one here. But I think we do need to use an item, so let's go ahead and use this. Get us back to full health with some default. We know Gogeta can tank reasonably well, and this is the Rainbow Friend as well, so hopefully with that defensive boost from the Android 8, yeah, perfect. We just need him to not super. Okay, good. So hopefully this will be enough. If it's not, we've got one more attack to take. Oh, and that wasn't a super either. Excellent, because now STR Gogeta are easily going to finish off that last smidgen of health. So this is kind of what I was saying about, because this team is so much more offensive than defensive compared to some of our other teams, we have gotten to MUI Goku in very quick time. Although this, I don't like this. This is a bad rotation. I would almost want to float off Gogeta just because of all that type advantage blocking at the end, because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to get smacked by this Goku. But then in the same vein, I want him off rotation so he doesn't come back straight away. So I think we'll go ahead and try it. We are going to use a Whis because I feel like that's absolutely necessary. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then I guess we'll just have to see how much he's going to get hit for. Obviously, Blue Gogeta can't dodge now. So I think, to be honest, we probably need to just constantly use items to get through to the end. Because Gogeta Blue, whilst his defense is good, it's not amazing. And obviously now he can't dodge. So we just need to kind of power through items here so we can just outpower Goku. That's bad though. We do not want him to be dodging at all. And we took the super. Oof. I was hoping this would be on Gogeta at Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and he'd counter it, but 100k, that's not terrible. I mean, to be fair, we can probably heal that up with same type orbs without too much bother. But yeah, I really want... How much is he going to take with a Whis active? At least we got a crit though, so at least he did some decent damage. But yeah, still 35,000. It's like the best defensive item we have available to us, and he's still taking that much damage. That's crazy. So right, well, guess we do this. There's a lot of instances where we're not getting the 18 key super with Gogeta, but we definitely can't swap the positionings of those two. That would be bad. So give you that. Oh wait, of course, I forget he gets so much extra key from rainbow orbs, so that's all good for you. Let's see. So most of the attacks are on type advantage, guys. We do have the item still active, so I feel like we kind of have to just go for it here. And heal up next turn if needs be. Because yeah, Gogeta's not going to take much damage. If he's going to super, hopefully it will be on LR Gogeta. And he didn't dodge his super, so that's ideal. Definitely don't want him to super attack the STR Gogeta. That would be very bad. Ooh, and an additional super as well. We take those. And he didn't dodge. That's an extra million damage, which obviously if you've been keeping up with this series, MUI Goku has some ridiculous defense when it comes to damage. I mean, there, STR Gogeta, of course. Are we gonna die? The one unit that I didn't want him to super. Wait, no, the Whis is still active, so we shouldn't die. 186. Oh, we're definitely gonna be close. Okay, phew. Gotenks, thanks to the Whis, Gotenks able to tank well enough to keep us alive. Ooh. That was scary. Of course he went and did that. The one guy we did not want him to super attack. So we'll go ahead and pop an Android 8 here. Because we'll have to save the... I guess we'll kind of have to use the Icarus when Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta comes back onto rotation. Because we definitely... we saw how much damage he took with a Whis active. We can't afford him to be taking hits without a damage reduction item active. But depending on the placement of the orbs, we might be able to get a Dokkan attack next turn, which of course we can get with the Rainbow Friend LR Gogeta. So potentially huge amount of damage there. Oh, and he didn't dodge Blue Gogeta. This is perfect. So how much are you gonna do? Yeah, see, even Blue Gogeta putting out some work there, getting 1.2. This isn't good though, because damage reduction items are one thing, but Android 8, yeah, Android 8 does not help you tank super attacks. So, oof, he's really going to make us work for it, isn't he? Yeah, still 32 on the physical Gotenks as well. So this one, really a slog when it comes to using items to just... We've really got to just keep using them and power through. This is a good rotation though, although what's the betting he just super attacks in the middle again. So we'll give you those. Give you those. Are we even going to get the Dokkan attack here? We kind of need to heal because we won't survive. I don't think we'll survive even normal attacks against Gogeta with just an Android 8. So we'll have to use this. As long as the Dokkan mode triggers, we should be fine. Because this keeps us defended for this one turn. Then the Dokkan mode should heal us to full. And okay, good. And then we can use a Icarus at the start of the next turn. And then that's all our items gone. Fortunately, Gogeta's not taking any hits at the end. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Literally every unit on this team is Gogeta. So I can't just keep saying Gogeta. But of course, the emulator going to screw me again. I don't know why I'm even surprised at this point. But at least we've got the 18 key super. So he's up to a 3.3 million attack stat. If we can get a crit, this will be a nice big hit. And at least we don't have to worry about him dodging the Dokkan attack as well. So crit. No crit, but 3 million damage. That's we'll take that, because that is absolutely a full heal. And then yeah, we will just have to go ahead and use an Icarus at the start of the next turn. Hopefully he doesn't super attack STR Gogeta. Of course. Of course! 2 items active though. What is this going to do? I reckon this will still do at least 100k. Yeah, oh, Jesus. Almost 200. Okay, well. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, get a crit. Because we need him as close to death as possible, really. Okay, good. So, okay, we should be okay. Because the Dokkan mode heals us to full. And then between... Oh, yeah, look at all this key. Yeah, this is... Unless he... Oh, well, what if he dodges? Do I take the risk? Do I use the Icarus, even though it's very likely that Gogeta just kills him straight away here? You know what? I did not come this far to die after 26 minutes of recording. I would rather not have to start all over again. So I am going to go ahead and do it. Watch him not dodge Gogeta though now, just to spite me. It's like, yeah, that Icarus was wasted, but hey, I'd rather... Well, there you go, see? Now I'm getting a little bit... I think he'll... Oh, God. Wow, so I really did have to use that, huh? Oh, okay. Whew. Whew. Gogeta, my boy. Blue Gogeta coming through with that 20 additional. Whew. Good thing he's guaranteed crits as well, because if we didn't get a crit there, we probably wouldn't have finished him off, so... Whilst it did turn out that we didn't need the Icarus, it certainly kept us guessing until the very last second there. So, but that was this is actually our second fastest clear time, I think. So, the Fusion team, whilst we did have to go ham with our items, we powered through quicker than almost every other team. Because yeah, the best time is with the siblings bond, and it's not even 2 full minutes. So this is the second fastest team so far, but as you can see, we used double the items that we had to use for the Potara run yesterday. So yesterday we only used 1 of each of these. So, but hey, we got it done. Definitely would be easier on JP. You can replace this Gotenks either with the STR one that's Easy Aid, or just him but with his Easy A, which would be very nice. The Fusion team definitely does need new units soon. They really need a good defensive unit. Like, as good as LR Gogeta is, the team doesn't have a tank in the same realm as some of the units that other teams have, like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta or Golden Frieza, where they just pretty much always take no damage. The Fusion team definitely needs a unit like that, I think, but... Hey ho, there you go. So that is the legendary Goku event done with the Fusion team. If you have beaten it with this team, let me know down below what was your team build. I imagine it would probably be exactly the same, because I honestly feel like this is kind of the only build of the Fusion team you can really use on this event at the moment. I mean, I guess you could use Int Gogeta instead of STR, but the STR obviously is much better, but... There you go. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.